Hey guys, what's going on? Rockets at Warriors, Game 5 reaction, and the Rockets just let this game slip through their fingers. They were so close, but they just could not close out in the fourth quarter, and this could be a game that comes back to bite them in the butt this series. I mean, first of all, Steph Curry, he didn't shoot great. Really the first half, he really started to heat up in the fourth quarter is when he actually, I would say, started to play well, but they should have been able to capitalize on that early in the first quarter, in the first half. They were still down, in that first half. They had to mount a lot of comebacks. They were down by double digits a lot in this game, and then they'd go on a run and come back, and the Warriors would be like, oh, that was a nice little run there. Now we're going to go on an even bigger run, and you're going to be down by even more. So in that aspect, yeah, the Rockets, they did show a lot of heart there. They were able to mount these big comebacks, stay in the game, even when it was very close to the Warriors being able to blow it totally open. And the Warriors weren't able to do that the whole game. They weren't able to blow the game totally open. They were close. They were getting big leads, big double-digit leads, and then they would let the Rockets get right back in it. KD injury obviously was a huge deal, because on the broadcast they were like, oh, that's what happened with Kobe with his Achilles. He looked back, and I was like, whoa, let's not speculate here. I mean, I'm not a doctor, and the guys on the broadcast probably do know more about this than me, about these injuries than me, because I haven't seen enough injuries to be able to diagnose an injury when I see one. I'm also not a doctor. They're also not a doctor, so yeah, that's that. But what has been said now is it's a lower calf strain, and everything right now is saying it's not an Achilles, so we'll see what happens. We'll have to, just hope it's nothing too serious. I haven't heard anything else as of right now, the next morning, of what specifically and how bad it is, but I'm sure that will come out before the next game. And for the Rockets, James Harden, yeah, he played well because, he's James Harden, but Chris Paul has to do more. He shot, what did he shoot? 3 for 14. He had 3 buckets on 14 shots. That's just not going to do it. Eric Gordon, he started out a little bit cold, but he really was one of those guys who was heating up in the fourth quarter, hitting some big threes down the stretch there. And PJ Tucker, he had a pretty good game. He's been really good. He's been really consistent in this series. And the Rockets, they weren't clutch. They couldn't come up clutch. The game was right there in the fourth quarter. The game was right there, even towards the end of the fourth quarter there. It was right there. They just had to hit some big shots, and they couldn't do it. And I thought the ball was out of bounds there, that last play, or I thought someone stepped out of bounds there, that last play where Clay, hit that little layup almost to really put the game away. I thought, when I was watching it live, I thought someone stepped out of bounds. I thought the ball went out of bounds. It was hard to see because it was in the corner, but, it was ruled that it was in bounds, and obviously the Warriors went on to win the game. But we'll see what happens with this KD injury, if he's going to be able to play. I mean, I honestly have no idea, because we don't know how bad this injury is. It looks like he was limping a lot, and he went right off the floor into the locker room. He didn't even go to the bench. So like I said, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. You hope he's okay, because he's been having such a great playoffs, having been playing so well these playoffs, having a great series. And every time he touched the ball, I mean, you're just like, oh, here we go. Whenever he even goes to shoot, you're like, oh gosh, this is going in. He's just been so automatic, so insane to watch these playoffs. He's the best player on the Warriors. I don't think that should ever have been a question. Ever since he came there, I think he's the best player on the Warriors. Yes, Steph is an MVP and all that, but Kevin Durant, I don't know. He can just do it all. And we've seen this playoff too. Steph Curry can be inconsistent at times. He can go cold at times. It's just, the way it is. Alright guys, that's it for this video. We'll see what happens. Game 6 is gonna be pretty crazy, I want to say, back down in Houston. It should be a really good game, because last night's game was really good, even though I was kind of hoping for the Rockets to come back and win and shock the Warriors at home. Not gonna lie, I was rooting for the Warriors, but the Rockets, sorry. Game 6 should be another really good game. That's it for this video, guys. Make sure to drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.